Hi friends! Welcome to another week of Miss Nicole's virtual story time, and I have an awesome story for you, not to mention a little surprise at the end. But before we get into that, we're going to start with our story time schedule. So we're going to start with our hello song, good job, and then we're going to do some singing and more dancing, shaking our sillies out, and then it'll be time to read our story, good job. And then we're going to do a couple more songs. Then I'm going to show you my surprise. And then it'll be time to say goodbye. So if you're ready, let's go ahead and get our hello hands out for our hello song. So remember, we are saying hello to all of our family and friends out there. And remember, we're going to do it twice. So if you're ready, let's start our hello song. Hello, hello. Hello, and how are you? I'm fine, I'm fine. I hope that you are too. Hello, 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 and how are you? I'm fine, I'm fine. I hope that you are too. Good job. Now it's time for our books to the ceiling song. So let's get our arms stretch way up high to that ceiling. Here we go. Books to the ceiling, books to the sky. My pile of books is 10 miles high. How I love them, how I need them. I'll have a long beard by the time I read them. Good job. All right, go ahead and find a space where you can get up and move around because we are going to shake our sillies out. Gotta shake, shake, shake my sillies out. Shake, shake, shake my sillies out. Shake, shake, shake my sillies out. Wiggle my waggles away. Now we clap, 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 clap my crazies out. Clap, clap, clap those crazies out. Big claps. Now little claps. Good job. And now we're gonna jump, jump, jump the jiggles out. There we go. Keep jumping. Keep jumping. Reach that ceiling. Jump, jump, jump. Now we put a yawn. Yawn the sleepies out. Push that yawn out. A big stretch. Good job. Now we shake. Shake my sillies out. Shake, shake, shake my sillies out. Shake, shake, shake my sillies out. And our last final shake. Here we go. Wiggle my wagons away. Good job, my friends. So with the new school year just coming up, I know things can be a little bit crazy, and I know they're going to be very different, and some of it can seem scary. I don't know about you, but raise your hand if when you think about the school year, you feel a little nervous. And nervous, if you don't know what that means, sometimes it's you kind of feel scared, or you get these butterflies in your stomach, or sometimes you just keep thinking over and over about what could go wrong. When I was little, I'd be afraid to go to school at first, and I would always think in my head, what happens if I forget my backpack at home? What happens if I have no one to sit with at lunch? What happens if I don't make any friends? What happens if I don't get good grades? And it just gets so tiring sometimes because you're always wondering, what if, what if? Well, this story is called Help Your Dragon Deal with Anxiety. So sometimes those feelings that we have, another word for that is anxiety. So our dragon is going to show you ways to make yourself feel better, and it's going to be part of my surprise. So if you're ready, let's go ahead and read this week's story, Help Your Dragon Deal with Anxiety by Steve Herman. Hello, my name is Drew, and I'm as pleased as I can be that you have picked this book to read. I'm sure you will agree. that there is much to learn from the pages of a book when you open up the cover and you take the time to look. My dragon, Diggory-Doo, and I have quite a tale to share. It's the lesson that Diggory learned when he became aware of the time that he was wasting over worry and distress. He suffered from anxiety and fretted to excess. So Diggory Dragon has those questions in his head all the time that makes him worry. Once, Diggory had to take a test in mathematics class, and though he studied very hard, he feared he wouldn't pass. What if? I'm scared I may forget, he cried, the lessons that I've learned. He paced the floor and wrung his hands. Diggory was concerned. How many of you have been in that position where you've taken a test and you know you've studied, but you're still afraid that you might not pass or you might forget what you've studied? I've been there. Everyone's been there, and it is okay to feel that way sometimes. Diggory-Doo plays basketball. His team is not too bad, but every night before a game, Diggory-Doo got sad. What if I shoot and miss, he cried. What if we lose the game? What if my coach gets mad at me and says that I'm to blame? Poor Diggory-Doo. He is so worried about a lot of things, isn't he? Diggory-Doo loves camping trips. He's handy, I'll admit, to huff and puff a dragon flame to keep the campfire lit. But when he was a little guy, he'd worry and complain. Our weekend plans will all be ruined if it begins to rain. Poor Diggory-Doo. Diggory had a book report he had to give at school. Diggory was a nervous wreck. He really lost his cool. The other kids will laugh at me, they'll tease, and they'll make fun. Diggory-Doo had given up before he had begun. What do you think, friend? Should he have tried first? I think so, but he was so worried he didn't even try at all. Diggory-Doo got anxious when he had to get a shot. Or go see the doctor, he would cry, I'd rather not. A shot will make you well, I said. It's nothing you should dread. But Diggory shook his head, and then he hid beneath his bed. So they're saying, come on, Diggory, come on out. And Diggory's saying, I'd rather not. I was afraid of the doctor for the longest time, but I realized that the doctor is just there to help me. Like when you have a test to take and fear you won't succeed, just a change in point of view is all you really need. So Diggory-Doo used to think like this. Will I make it? What if I don't? What if I fail? But if he starts thinking, I've got this, maybe things will start changing for Diggory. The inventor of the bulb who gave the world electric light tried 1,000 times and failed before he finally got it right. See, he kept going. There must be a way. I'm not giving up. So when you fail a test, it's not so bad, for goodness sakes. Just be like Thomas Edison, who learned from his mistakes. So since Diggory didn't do well on the test, instead of being all sad about it and worried, he says, I have to study better. And that's it, because how are we ever going to learn if we don't make mistakes? Diggory said that these were things he never knew before. This advice is helpful, Drew. Please, won't you tell me more? Of course, I said to Diggory-Doo. Here's some more advice. When you ask, what if? Then you should think of something nice. Don't ask, what if we lose? Or what if coach is mad at me? Ask, what if I win the game? and I'm the MVP. So you see, instead of wondering about all the bad things, he ends up thinking about all the good things. What if I win? And then Diggory starts to feel better. And don't be anxious when the weather interferes with your event. It makes no sense to worry about stuff you can't prevent. If your camping trip is canceled, there are other things to do, like bake some cookies, play a game, or read a book or two. So, Diggory-Doo used to worry about things that he can't control, like the weather. I can't control the weather. I don't know anyone else who could control the weather. So, why should we worry about the weather if we can't control it? If it's gonna rain, it's gonna rain. We just find something else to do. And when you have a speech to make, don't panic or be scared. Just practice and be ready. You'll do fine if you're prepared. When it comes to shots and other things you'd rather not, take a breath and count to 10, then think a happy thought. So my friends, I actually did this one time when I was younger and I had to get one of my shots. The nurse who was giving me the shot, she told me, look away and count to 3. So when I got to 2, she told me to take a deep breath in, and when I got to 3, to blow it out. So I would go 1, 2, breathe in, and then 3, breathe out. And she already gave me the shot, and I didn't even feel it because I was concentrating on the numbers and the breathing. I didn't feel the pain at all. So here's Diggory down here saying, what if I can't? Now when he's feeling anxious, Diggory-Doo has tools to choose. For any stressful situation, he simply just pick one of these techniques to use. So he's saying, what if I can? Now my dragon isn't anxious like he often was before. No longer does he wring his hands or cry and pace the floor. Learn a lesson from a dragon and remove your worried frown. You can be like Diggory-Doo, the chillest dragon in town. The end. My friends, that was such an interesting story. I don't know about you, but I know that I have felt just like our friend Diggory many, many times. And he talks about tools that he can use to help him worry less. So our surprise is I'm going to show you a craft that you can do at home with simple supplies that you probably already have in your home. And this is going to be called a calming bottle. So why don't you go ahead and follow me and I'll show you how to make one. Here's what you'll need. A plastic bottle, some vegetable oil, some food coloring, and a funnel. So what you want to do first is take off the plastic wrapping on your plastic bottle. Make sure you have an adult here to help you to cut. And then what we're going to do is you fill the water bottle up to about a third of the way up. So just about that much water. So now we're going to get our colors out. And you can do any colors you want. You can mix and match. For this one, I'm doing blue and red to make purple. So again, have a parent or guardian help you with this. So we'll just add a couple drops. Look how neat that looks. And now we're going to add the red. And now we're going to shake it up to mix it. So make sure the cap is securely closed. Then we're going to add our funnel to the top. And this is where our vegetable oil comes in. And we're going to pour all the way up until it reaches the top. You see all the cool bubbles? And then put the cap on and again close it really, really tight. And you can swish it around. And here is your calming bottle. You can also add in more colors. So it looks like there's little orange bouncy balls in there. You can decorate this any way you want. I even changed colors here to a light green. So whenever you feel anxious, just look at this bottle and watch all the bubbles flow, and you'll be calm in no time. All right, my friends, so now you have the tools to make your own calming bottle. So you can use this and bring this with you anywhere you want and just look at it. You can shake it anytime you start to feel anxious or worried or nervous. Now you know how to make your own calming bottle. So with that, we're going to get into our Good Books, Good Times song. So let's get a beat. Gonna start in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Good books, good times, good stories, good rhymes, good beginnings, good ends, good people, good friends, good fiction, good facts, good adventures, good acts, good stories, good rhymes, good books, good times. Good job. Now it's time to get into our goodbye song. All right, my friends, thank you so much for joining me this week. And now we're going to sing our goodbye song. Bye, bye, goodbye. Bye, 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 goodbye. Clap our hands. I can clap my hands. We can clap our hands. I can stamp my feet. We can stamp our feet. I can clap my hands. We can clap our hands. I can stamp my feet. We can stamp our feet. Bye, bye, goodbye. Bye, 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 goodbye. Bye, bye, goodbye. Bye, 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 goodbye. Clap your hands. Goodbye. All right, my friends, thank you so much for joining me this week. And if you end up making a calming bottle, take pictures of it and post it on our page and tag the library, because I want to see all of your cool calming bottles. All right, my friends, have a good week, and we'll see you next time. Bye.